Well, Chicago Bulls fans, it's official. We are in the play-in tournament, and we've seen it coming for weeks, but the Philly 76ers win over the Grizzlies made it official. The Hawks and Bulls will face each other in the East 9 vs 10 seed play-in game, April 17. Well, they will play the game that remains undecided. Although Chicago is most likely, the Bulls are 2 up in the loss column and own the tiebreaker between the teams. The loser of that 9-10 game is done for the season. No playoffs, just a lot of speculation about stars being traded. We think Levine's going to make a move. We think Trae Young's going to make a move. And a lot of these questions about what comes next for a franchise at the crossroads. We know Chicago's got a lot to do. We don't know what Zach's doing. Are we going to sign DeMar to a long-term deal? Do we need to rebuild? Who knows what we're doing? Who really knows? The winner of the game advances to take on the loser of the 7-8 playing game, which is currently Miami and Philly, although Indiana could fall into one of those spots. The winner of that second game, the best outcome for Chicago or Atlanta, will be rewarded with a first-round playoff matchup with the number 1 seed Boston. Could you imagine Chicago or the Hawks being competitive against Boston in the finals? Probably not. The Bulls lead the season series against the Hawks 2-1, but Atlanta won the most recent matchup last Monday, 113-101. Chicago was in the play-in season. Was in a play-in a season ago, last year, as the number 10 seed, and we beat Toronto. Then in the second game, had a fourth quarter lead against Miami before we fell to Miami, and then the Heat went on to make the NBA Finals. The play-in matchup became official when the 76ers beat the Grizzlies on Saturday, making it impossible for Chicago to climb over Philly into the 8. And Brooklyn is sitting 11th. It's too far back to catch the Hawks for the 10 seed. So we got it. We're officially there. Will we beat the Hawks? I think we can. I think we have more grit than the Hawks. We have more fire. We have more passion than the Hawks. I think we have more scoring ability and far better defensive ability. We can get this. But then, whether we can beat a Miami or Philly, that's a bit of a stretch. And then probably no chance of beating Boston after that. But who knows? Let's see what we get. We're going to take on the Hawks. We're going to take them down.